Hi, everybody. This is Shannon. I am the owner and the founder and chief pampering officer of A Girl's Got a Spa. And this is my very first live, so I'm pretty nervous. And so I'm just going to wait, I guess, a second until people start to come in to the live. If not, I'm just going to discuss what I had intended to for the first live, which is going to be about the perfumes from A Girl's Got a Spa. And gosh, I'm saying a lot of us. Um, I guess if you're not very familiar with A Girl's Got a Spa, so maybe it's the first time that you have heard about the brand and this just alerted to you to that somebody was live. I My name is Shannon again, like I said, and I am based out of Northeast Pennsylvania. And so this is my home office all behind me. And I have about 13 products in my line, but today the one that I want to talk about is going to be my perfumes. So I have 5 different perfumes right now, and they're not typically named for like the scent behind them, but more so to be inspirational. So first and foremost, a little bit about A Girl's Got a Spa. I started in 2014, and we are Leaping Bunny certified cruelty free. And so that means from supplier to finished product, anybody involved in making the perfume. So our ingredient suppliers, packaging, like where I get the labels, everything, all the way down to the finished product. We do not test on animals. I don't work with anybody who tests on animals. And so I got that certification right away. The next thing we are is plastic neutral certified. So that's kind of a new thing, and I'm really happy to be part of it. And what that just means is for any of the plastic in my packaging to when I have to ship, so the bubble wrap, um, and whatever else, the air pillows, that all factors into it. And so for pound, um, I am partnered with Repurpose Global to pay them to have people go out and remove that much plastic from nature, from the ocean. And it just helps me to be able to, I guess, lessen or neutralize my plastic footprint, kind of like a carbon footprint, but a plastic footprint. And everything in our products are natural, they're vegan, they're full of lots of no's, so no parabens, no sulfates, no formaldehyde, no petrochemicals, no, gosh, mineral oil for a minute. Back here on my screen, Facebook keeps popping stuff up at me, so it's taking my attention away. But anyway, um, for me though, as we dive in here about the perfume, so right now I have 6 perfumes. Why don't I have the other one over here? I have 6 perfumes. I don't know why I said 5. Um, all of the perfumes were named to almost be like to, I guess, inspire you and to inspire others. So if it's a gift. So first of all, I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with the 5 love languages. That's something I learned about a long time ago when I was dating my now husband. And I'm not going to lie, I have the book. And um, it's basically that everybody has a love language that they, I guess, I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically how you want to be loved and how you give love. And so, just so that you know what those love languages are, those are words of affirmation. I have a paper here. Acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. So obviously words of affirmation are like, you're awesome. Acts of service would be like making sure, or my husband does this for me, making sure there's always cold coffee in the refrigerator. I love iced coffee. Receiving gifts, so obviously getting flowers or little trinkets. Quality time, always spending time with somebody or the people that you love, like that's your number one way that you show love and want love. And physical touch. So that doesn't obviously need to be the three-letter word, but it can be, just hand holding and hugs and that closeness to people. And so when I was thinking about doing this, I was thinking about how we have love languages with ourselves. And it's so funny. So a friend of mine posted this meme the other day, and what it says here is whatever your main love language is, you do the opposite to yourself as destructive behavior. And I never thought about that before. And so here were the examples that they gave. For words of affirmation, if that is your love language, then for yourself, you have negative internal dialogue with yourself, telling yourself you're not good enough, you're fat, you don't look right, you don't act right, you're not smart enough. um, Acts of service, if that's your love language, then the way that you have destructive behavior towards yourself is you have, a messy home, everything's chaotic, unorganized. Um, if you if your love language is receiving gifts, then the way you self-destruct is not feeling worthy of treating yourself to new things, better things, improvements. Quality time, you isolate. In physical touch, you avoid human interaction. And so I don't know about you when you hear all that, but for me, my love language was physical touch and words of affirmation. And it's so funny because when I'm going through different things, I do avoid people a lot. um, and words of affirmation, I can't tell you, and my sister would probably, and my kids would tell you 1,000 times that I absolutely have negative self-talk all of the time. So, um, it was interesting to hear that and see that. And now that I'm aware of it, I'm going to make sure for myself, at least, that I am going to try to stop those negative thoughts, try to make sure I reach out to people and don't isolate. But the reason I bring that up and about love language is because that's kind of why I named my perfumes the way I did. So I wanted people to feel inspired. I wanted people to feel something positive, an emotional connection, or if they're going to gift the perfumes, that they can then pass that along to the person they're going to gift. So the very first perfume is Arise. So I guess I have to hold it up higher. I don't know if you can see that, but Arise, well, what arise means, first of all, is really to pick yourself up and rise above all of the obstacles that are going on. You find your inner strength and you get up and you do something and you overcome. So arise is the scents in this are jasmine sambac, grapefruit, orange, and vanilla bean. So it's a very bright floral that has just a little, I don't want to say it has warmth because I personally can't smell the vanilla, but a lot of people do pick it up right away. But for me, Arise, I'll be honest, a lot of um, orders that I get for Arise, they come in spurts, but I will get them from people in rehab. People, not the person in rehab, but from a loved one that's sending the item to someone in rehab. And so I always make sure to just write a little note like, you got this, you can do it. Um, to the person that's receiving it. So of course it's not just for people in rehab, but for anything you're going through, a bad situation in your life, either, for yourself or for the person who's going through it. That's what Arise meant. It's inner strength. The next one is Soar. Gosh, trying to see this on camera. Soar meant, okay, so now I've picked myself up. I've been able to find out I'm stronger than I think. And I'm able to look, all that stuff's in the rearview mirror now. Now what? Well, SOAR was intended for now you have confidence. You have confidence in yourself. I mean, think about how many times you've gone through something so bad and you just thought, I cannot do this. But then in the end, you do. And you realize, wow, I didn't realize I had the strength to do that. Um, but now what do I do with this newfound strength and knowledge and confidence in myself? You soar. So SOAR is it's Meyer lemon, it's wild orange, it's little bits, hints of ginger, fig, cardamom, green tea. Um, it also has the ending to it is musk. So for me personally, what I smell the most is the citrus and then the musk. And other people, I've had everybody tell me, oh, I smell the green tea. Oh, I smell the fig. Oh, there's also amber, and they can smell it. And so it does something for everybody, but that's what SOAR meant. So the next one is known. And known is supposed to mean unconditional love. So I mean, that is not only about, someone loving you unconditionally, but we all know who we are, what we've done, what we're capable of. We know all of our flaws, and we still love ourselves. And so, known is to unconditionally love yourself, love someone else, be loved by someone else. So, with known, this is a rose perfume, and it's tea rose, wild rose. I'm going to say this wrong. I say it wrong every time. Black currant, green angelica, and papyrus. So I personally, I love this. It's a great, it doesn't smell like your grandmother's rose. It's a really interesting and wonderful rose. The next one is resilient. So this one I came out with during the pandemic. I'm pretty sure to go through a pandemic and everything that we've gone through, we're still obviously in a pandemic, but hopefully there's light at the end of the tunnel. And resilient, I felt like everybody could relate to resilient. um Whether bad things happened, and you struggled through the pandemic, or it actually was when you pivoted and it was the most amazing span of time. At some point in our lives, we have to bounce back from something. And so for me, I've seen that meme going around where people say, I don't want to be called resilient anymore, but you are. And we've all done something or been through something in our life where we are resilient. And sometimes we have to be reminded of that. And so resilient is a warm fragrance, and it is sandalwood, violet, French lavender, it's vanilla, it's cashmere woods, and peach blossom. It's an interesting smell. I love it personally. Well, I love all my perfumes. Who am I kidding? Um, and a lot of people, I guess, towards the warmer months, they tend to wear warmer perfumes. So, but that's what resilient meant. And the one that came after that, also, I launched two at the same time during the pandemic, basically, um, is manifest. Manifest is amber, patchouli, and vanilla. And I'm finding, I guess I like vanilla because I include it a lot in these perfumes. But it's funny how vanilla works because it changes things. And a lot of people who don't like that say, oh, I hate patchouli. They don't understand, like, it literally changes the smell where it smells like a warm, exotic type of perfume. It has quickly become my bestseller. But anyway, manifest. That was really, I guess I was talking to myself when I came up with that one. And manifest was just because I I just wanted people to be able to look within themselves. So many people were losing their jobs during the pandemic, and I wanted people to look within themselves and find something. Maybe that's the time where you found like you were able to go after a passion project or quit a job that you hated. And now, you can manifest what you want this new reality to be for yourself, as somewhere where you thrive, somewhere where you're using your skills to enhance your own life and the lives of others. Um, but to be able to manifest it and make it yours, that's what manifest was named for. And then the last one, there'll be more after all these. I've just been focused on trying to be able to have packaging because the whole supply chain has been disrupted, as everybody keeps telling you. And so it's been really hard to be able to get packaging and to get all the same packaging for everything. So, because there's always slight variations if you have to change up your supplier. But anyway, um, Persevere. So Persevere is Southern Magnolia, and if you don't know what a magnolia smells like, the Southern Magnolia flower smells like rose, lemon, and vanilla. It's a very unique scent, and it's a single note perfume. I absolutely love it. And what Persevere means rather, is obviously to be able to be determined. It's tenacity, it's determination, it's persistence, um, to go after your goals, to get through a hardship, to rise to the top, whatever it is that you feel a little bit like it's holding you back, and you just need that go. um, you'll persevere. And so that's the gist of everything. um and all of the perfumes, by the way, again, Leaping Bunny certified, cruelty free, repurposed, global. Now there's no plastic in my packaging for the perfumes. However, when I ship it, yes, then they're to protect them, because they're glass, they are wrapped in bubble wrap. And sometimes my packaging also unfortunately has to include plastic. But all of that, again, I'm plastic neutral certified, so pound for pound it will be taken care of, and we neutralize our plastic footprint. um, the carrier oil, because these are all essential oils and phthalate free fragrance oils. The carrier oil for this is grapeseed oil, and they just smell amazing. And so I really hope that if you didn't join this live, that you will pop over to the website and you will check it out. It is a girlsgotaspa.com. Make sure you pay attention to the pop-up, because if you enter in your email address and your phone number, you will get a code for 10% off. I like to always give behind the scenes type of sales. So not everything you see on the website is always communicated. I just try to keep that to people that are fans or in our Facebook group. If you're in the United States watching this, please come over and join our Facebook group, because I'm a little more behind the scenes and myself there than I am out on the regular fan page. So that would be a Girls Got a Spa VIPs or something like that. I don't even remember the name of it, but I know on the fan page it will tell you the group. So thanks so much for hearing me and for learning about these perfumes. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I do pay attention, and I will answer everyone. So thanks so much. Again, I'm Shannon from A Girl's Got a Spa. It's a girlsgotaspa.com, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.